All right, let's get into it. Apple just dropped an absolute bombshell in the world of computer chips, the M5. And listen, this isn't just your typical yearly update. No. This is a total rethink of what a personal chip can be, and it's all built around one specific technology.
4. X. That's the number. The one number you really need to remember from all of this. We're talking 4 times the peak GPU performance for AI compared to its predecessor, the M4. And let me be clear, that's not just a small step up. It's a massive, massive leap forward.
So that 4x jump, it really tells you everything you need to know about Apple's new game plan. They've completely redesigned their chips with one single goal in mind: artificial intelligence. This is a huge shift in strategy, right? They're moving away from just general speed boosts and are now laser-focused on making our devices smarter, running all those complex AI tasks right there in our hands, not in some distant cloud.
Okay, so the big question is, how on earth did they pull that off? A 4x jump is no joke. Well, the secret sauce is all in the GPU, the graphics processing unit. And they didn't just, add a little extra horsepower. They tore it down and rebuilt it from scratch specifically for this new age of AI.
And this is where it gets really cool. This is the big trick up their sleeve. For the first time ever in an Apple chip, every single GPU core, all 10 of them, has its very own built-in neural accelerator. So, what the heck is a neural accelerator?
Well, think of a neural accelerator like a little brain inside the chip that's a genius at just one thing: AI. Its entire job is just to chew through machine learning stuff as fast and efficiently as possible. By putting one of these little geniuses inside every single GPU core, Apple basically turned the whole GPU into this unbelievable AI crunching machine. And boom, here's the payoff. Just look at that chart. That jump is insane. Compared to the M4, which was already pretty fast, the M5 is more than 4 times faster for AI tasks. But get this, if you look back at the M1 from just a few years ago, it's 6 times more powerful. That really puts into perspective just how wild this improvement is.
And hey, you don't have to just take it from me. The guy who's actually in charge of building these chips at Apple, Johnny Scroogey, he's on record calling the M5 the next big leap. When the lead engineer says something like that, it's a really big deal.
But wait, this amazing new AI-powered GPU is really only one piece of the puzzle. To make it all work, to really unlock that power, Apple had to give the whole system a serious upgrade. So let's take a look at how the CPU, the neural engine, and the memory got beefed up to support this new AI-first mission.
Okay, so the 10-core CPU gets a nice 15% speed bump for all your normal stuff. The dedicated 16-core neural engine, that's Apple's other AI workhorse, that gets faster and more efficient too. But look at that last line. That's the one I really want you to focus on. We're talking a nearly 30% increase in unified memory bandwidth, hitting 153 gigabytes per second. That's huge.
So why should you care about memory bandwidth? Well, think of Apple's unified memory like a big shared workbench. You've got the CPU, the GPU, and the neural engine all working around it. If the workbench is bigger and faster, they can all grab the tools and data they need instantly without getting in each other's way. For these massive AI models that are constantly hungry for data, a faster workbench isn't just nice to have. It's an absolute game changer.
All right, enough with the tech specs, right? Cores, bandwidth, gigabytes. What does all this power actually mean for you, when you're actually using your device? Let's talk about the real-world impact.
First up, where can you get this thing? The M5 is coming to the new 14-inch MacBook Pro, the new iPad Pro, and it's also powering the upgraded Apple Vision Pro. So you've got 3 very different devices all getting this incredible new brain.
If you're a creative pro, you're gonna love this. We're talking about running huge, complex generative AI models and apps like Draw Things right on your machine. No internet connection needed. And for all you video editors, rendering and Final Cut Pro, way faster. Less waiting, more creating. It's that simple. And for my gamers out there, oh man, you are in for a treat. The new GPU brings up to 45% faster hardware-accelerated ray tracing. What does that mean? It means the lighting, the reflections, the shadows in your games are going to look unbelievably realistic. Games are going to be smoother and just jaw-droppingly beautiful.
Now, for spatial computing and the Vision Pro, the M5 is a total game changer. It's got enough muscle to run those incredible displays at a super smooth 120 Hz, which is absolutely critical for making the experience feel real and comfortable. You'll see crisper details, and AI features like creating your digital persona will be way faster.
And of course, all this power feeds directly into Apple Intelligence, their whole new suite of AI tools. Things like Image Playground, where you can just create images from text. That stuff is going to fly. The M5 is what makes it possible for these crazy powerful models to run instantly, and more importantly, privately, right there on your device.
So if we take a step back and look at the big picture here, it's pretty clear the M5 isn't just another chip. It's the engine driving Apple's entire vision for where computing is headed. And that future is all about on-device intelligence.
And that's the key. This is Apple's big bet. Instead of your personal data getting sent off to some server farm in the cloud to be processed, they're bringing that incredible AI power directly to the device in your hands. It's a strategy that's all about performance, yeah, but also efficiency and, maybe most important of all, your privacy. The M5 chip is basically that entire strategy made real in silicon.
So at the end of the day, the M5 isn't just about making your computer faster. It's about making it smarter in a way that feels totally new. And that leaves us with a really interesting question to think about, right? With this much raw intelligence living right there in our pockets and on our desks, are we about to enter an age where our devices stop being just tools and start becoming our most intelligent partners?